Here we go again, you think by now I know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes. Playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes. Playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you?
Hello, everyone. It's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and my studio and my weekly live stream. Cathy, that's me, makes a card. Today, I'm going to make a card and I'm going to share stories about technology and how it can bring you to the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. It's been a week, but welcome everyone. I have some housekeeping here first. I want to welcome you all here. I want to say hi to Beth and Emma, my moderators, who answer questions and keep me focused and achieving. I have something on my eyeball right now, and that could be problematic. Oh, so many things. All right, first things first. For those of you who know, I am teaching a free online class this Friday at noon Eastern Time on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel. And I'm going to be teaching Heidi, the owner of Simon Says Stamp. She is going to be my star student, and we are going to be making 2 holiday cards and a tag using my kit that I curated and designed some of it for this class. Now, this kit sold out. That is fine. These products will come back, and this video, this class that we're teaching live will live on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel. So if you don't have them, fine, you could come back and watch once you had the products, or I am going to encourage you to just join. It's going to be fun. I'm going to share ideas that are universal with other things you may already have on hand. Now, there is no homework for this class, but if you want to take a screenshot of this or come back to this, there are some basic supplies that I'm suggesting. It's like your basic crafting card kit. All right. So you could have things on hand as you see here in this list. These are just some of the extras in addition to the kit that Heidi and I are going to need to have on hand. And again, you could sit back and chill and just watch. It's going to be great. And I'm very excited about this. So yeah, it's kind of fun. And again, many ideas that are for free as well. I have a quick question for you to ask for those of you watching right now. Does it look like my mouth is lining up with the words that I am saying here on this live? Let me know in the comments. Not that my face is going to be on camera much today, because the die cut cam has died. It is gone to the heavens of die cut land. It all started messing everything up in my entire system. And I just have to tell you that because That feature is dead, Angela. Wait, is that yeah, that feature's dead, Angela. Name the movie. Name the movie, okay? That feature's dead, Angela, but it is. The die cut cam's gone. I took it away. I've been going back and forth with that company, and they've been very helpful. Okay, good. Things are lined up. They've been very, very helpful, but it doesn't mean they have solved the problem. That's problem one. Then it started affecting all of my cameras in this room. I have never been able to get my overhead camera back to normal, and so I'm getting a new camera. It's coming today, and that is point number 2. If I hear a knock on the door, I'm going to put my "Just wait" screen on because I have to sign for it. They won't just leave it, and I have to get it today. So, uh, there you go. That could happen. So let's go here. Also missing today is my inlay camera because again, the die cut camera, or no, because I'm actually thank you, Twilight nerds. Thank you, Twihards. I love all of you for knowing that. The feature's dead, Angela. Okay. Thank you. Anywho, so that's I just want you to know I may have to run out and answer the door. Nobody's here except me, and that is why. So that's all my shtick for today. But yes, we're going to be teaching, and it's good to hear that it's lining up for most people. Um, and we're going to make a card today. Now, last night, I made this little card with Gina's new kit. Oh, by the way, I have no more autofocus either. So everything has to stay low and I can zoom, but I can't hold it up to the camera. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. So I made this. And today I thought instead of a foiling, I just want to do some good old fashioned stamping. Now, I don't know how long Gina's kit will stay in stock but as you know, that's just the kit. Next month, well, when she does her next release, the products will be available and you could purchase them separately. And that is always the case with Gina's card kits. Now, of course, the card kit itself is such a great value, but you know, we're going to stamp today. All right, let me grab something. Yeah, okay. So last night, I don't know how many of you were watching Gina's broadcast, but she showed Christmas pine and she was like, "This is like the best match to what is it called? The strands of lights." And it really is. And even though my camera lighting also just does this picture look okay? We one of the things that happened was my camera lighting completely changed and I have not been able to get it back. Thank you, Mindy. The exposure does look good. I don't know. I'm telling you, this is a little side note, but when you're a content creator, you have to know how to do a lot of different things. Oh, I can still zoom in though. And one of the things is technology stuff. Most of us don't have helpers, and it can be just it can be maddening. How do I want to do this? Doesn't really matter. When you use this stamp, and I have been using the heck out of this, because what I'm going to do today is not foiling, okay? And what you want to do is pick up your stamp, but when you place it down, be very mindful of just kind of dropping it so that you don't tweak how how it gets placed. Because something like this, we're going to be die cutting and we're going to be stenciling. Now, this is all part of the kit, right? And that's going to be great. But this is Christmas pine. I will tell you something I told my husband this morning, and I believe this. I think people will put up with a less than perfect image on a video, but they will not tolerate bad sound. Because I can't watch a video when there's bad sound. I will turn the video off if it's sketchy, or clipping, or just really scratchy and loud. So hopefully the sound is good. And we are going to move on and have a beautiful life together. I just miss not being able to look up and look at you all. It makes me feel like I'm alone. I'm really alone here. Help me. Also, okay, I do see Amy Adams saying, yep, I'm gonna see if this will work too, because I changed some things on. There you go. Yeah, when you work alone, Amy is right. You are your own IT department. there's a gnat coming after me right now. Luckily, you'll see it in a minute. My husband said to me, he said, "Have you tried turning it off and on again?" And I wanted to punch him because I love him, but sometimes. Okay, I think that looks good with just one pass. Thank you, Mindy. Sound. So that way I can sing songs and everyone will be fine. I will tell you a little side story. And this will actually show me how many of you maybe are from my generation. And that is this. It is very humid everywhere, I think, in the country right now. It is soupy. I mean, the dew point is probably, oh gosh, in the 70s, mid 70s. It's awful. And so the only song that I have had in my mind today, I put this back on, is Juicy Fruit by M2May. Please give a shout out to Juicy Fruit if you know that song and that band, because it is one of my favorite grooves ever in my life to dance to. And I can't stop singing Juicy Fruit because it's so tropically juicy here. Okay. Yep. Juicy fruit. Okay, now here's a little trick, and we're going to talk about this trick. And I'm just using my regular die cut machine today, or my electronic, because it's easier. And you have to cut this out first. If you cut this out first, you are going to. Marcy Crafter says, "I know the gum." Some of you have to know the song "Juicy Fruit." Okay, thank you, Melissa Horn. It's like the best song. It goes, oh, I can't do it. It goes, "You know very well what you are." And then the chorus is all about juicy and okay. Um, so I need to find the die that goes, oh, did I lose this? Okay. No. Okay, so I have the box. Now, I would like you to know on Friday, I'm just excited to teach with Heidi. It's going to be really fun. She's going to be a star student. We've been doing a couple little practice runs this week, which is when I realized I had to get a new camera. And but it's going to be fun because I told Heidi too. I said, "Listen, when I teach a class, it's thank you, Angela Bell. You know it. It's the best song." I was at a party recently, a 4th of July party, and they were trying to get me to stay. These are some of my favorite little neighbors, my favorite neighbors. And they said, "What song will make you stay?" And I said, "Do you know M2 May Juicy Fruit?" And only one person knew it. And that's my next door neighbor, Jacques. And I was shocked that he knew that song. Anyway, look it up. It's great. Okay, here's the trick with this guy. Now, the reason we want to cut this out first, I got to get my head over here, is so that the stencil is easier to line up. If you get this kit or this set, the thing that you want to focus on when you are placing your die is the strand, okay? Don't be so concerned about the lights, but the strand itself. You really want to follow this down. And here I think I still have to do a little shifting and tweaking. Double check it in all locations because that's the part that if you do it, you're going to be good to go. Yep, Lillian, those are the lyrics. Listen, I love it. I love that song so much. And it's also a song that my best friend from my lifelong best friend, Molly, and I, oh my gosh, if you put that song on, we are dancing and grooving and loved that song. Okay. Here we go. No die cut cam, so just look at this pad of ink. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we're cutting first. Right, Georgina? It's an old song, but I also feel like it wasn't like super mainstream. I mean, my girlfriend and I, when we were in high school, we loved R&B music and and also her late brother-in-law back in the day, he would just hook us up with the best music and because he was from LA and they lived in LA. Uh, his who was his wife for many years, but he passed away. Long story short, his name was Bill Perez, and he had the best music ever. And that's how I learned about Juicy Fruit and all the good R&B of the day. Okay, so this looks funny now. Like, oh, okay, Kathy, but now we're going to work the magic. Okay. So, yes, when Gina tells me to cut something out first, I listen. All right. Now we ink blend. Now we're going to blend. And this is so fun because here's the thing. Okay, also I wanted to point out that in the kit, there is this sparkle gel. It is cool stuff. I mean, I actually would liken this to Wink of Stella in a jar. That's literally how it goes. And I was really impressed with that texture, if you will. It's very light and it's not like like the kind of pastes that maybe you're used to when you get the glimmer shimmers and the thing. Yeah. Oh, yes, Georgina, that I'm gonna be 60 next year, so it's definitely that age range, right? To love that kind of music. All right, we're gonna ink blend now. I'm gonna bring this down a little. Also, thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. It was just a week, and I even had a moment where I thought today, maybe I won't go live, but then I thought, no, because this is actually when I have fun and I feel a little more relaxed. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, flip it. So I have my new, oh, I got to show you this too, because if your inkstand ever slips, you can take just a little bit of alcohol and I'm just going to do this right here. Just put it on a cloth and just wipe the feet. Just wipe the little feet. And then you put it back down and it sticks better. That I learned that from Brienne because Brienne knows about her own tools and products. Okay, here we go. See, if I could play songs on a live stream, I would, but then they would what's the thing? They would strike my channel and wouldn't be monetized. So, oh, thank you, Angela. I this is a very old manicure. I have a messed up middle finger. I Again, anything that can go wrong this week is now. I am not one of those people. I should say this. I'm not one of those people that says, "Oh, Mercury's in retrograde," but maybe I should be. I'm just going to point that out. Okay. So with this stencil, right, you can see Let Your Light Shine, Gina K Designs. Also, most of you know this who watch my channel regularly or Gina. But again, next month when her next uh, release comes out, then everything comes out independently. So if you miss out on the um, the kit itself, um, you can purchase things separately. Oh, and I actually answered that question in a comment. It is in there, and it's it. I replied to your comment with a timestamp. So please check that out because I bring it in. I don't remember the timestamp, but I sent it in a comment in YouTube to your comments. So, all right, let's let's get going. Now here's the trick. All you want to do, come in here and start lining up your guys. Now, oh, that looks really good. And it doesn't have to be totally perfect because one of the things that happens when you have a stamp, oh, that looks good though. When you have a stamp that has a little loosey goosiness to it, it might not be perfectly dead on with each base. But the part that you want to focus on, and actually, I feel like that's the only one that's a little off, is to make sure that let's see, each little friend, that's good enough, is incorporated completely with a white outline around each one. See? Oh, it's a little dark. It's a little dark and yeah. All right. So, yes, the Mercury in retrograde, I don't know. It's just been many things have gone wrong this week. So, I am using my little small brushes today from Gina. And I think that we are going to start here. Now, I have this little tool that I made, and it's this guy. I have a couple of them where I just cut some acetate. Oh, that's dirty. That's really dirty. Um, and I use it so that I can do some quick masking as needed. So I love when I can actually find that. We're gonna blend, but first I need a little sip of coffee. Mm, mm. Oh, that's good. All right. So far, nobody's knocking at the door. So let's begin. Now, this is What is this, bubble gum? I'm actually gonna slide it up just a little here. Anyway, how are you all doing? How are you doing? Because I'm doing okay. I'm doing better now. Now, I'm gonna try to follow this and go, there's color one because I'm using 4 rainbow colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna follow the path. Oh, the little holder that I just showed, and I might have it linked, I don't know. Oh, this is part of the Hexaflex organizer from the people who make my glass board. It comes with all these different little pieces, and you can build up your own holder. Um, so yeah, that's that. I think it's linked. All right, send here. Just follow the strand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, because these brushes are small enough, right? You're not going to have to mask much here. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want it to have, the alternating order. And it's quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The fun thing about this is you can do this with any kind of color palette that you like. I just went with I'm going with this kind of simple. I don't think you can really see all the colors here, but they'll come in. I just lost track. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. It's just been a it's been a week. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one time this week, actually, and it's only Wednesday. I realize that. But there was only one time this week where I kind of lost. I didn't lose my cool, but I was complaining so much that I thought, okay, Kathy, there's not much you're gonna get. Just stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and here's the fourth one. Even though they're right next to each other, that's fine. I don't really blow up very often. I credit years of therapy with that. I'm just gonna tell you, years of therapy. Therapist told me, she's like, you don't have to freak out on people. And I remember thinking, I don't. She goes, no, no, you don't. All right. Just testing the camera switcher. Hey, Glitter Grunge, greetings. You're back. I saw I subscribed to your new channel, and it's good to see you back. Good. You look great and you sound great, and hi there. Nice to have you. Okay, we're going in now. Oh, and the thunder has started. If the stream stops, just assume that my power went out, okay? It's going to be good. All right. Now here I am going to bring in this little guy, right? Just my little homemade mask because I don't want this to go into any of the others. But let me tell you, Passionate Pink and Bubblegum, they look really good together. They look really good together. I do try to keep up on the comments. Sometimes I miss one. So if I do, that's where Emma or Beth, they know how to answer the best questions. Now here, this is fairly easy. I guess I'll go, you don't have to go in perfect order. All right. But 1, 2, 3, I think. Do I want this one here? Kind of. Okay, see how I'm kind of splitting that distance? Oh, the light looks so bad. I'm going to fix it eventually. Okay, I will stop obsessing over this because there's not much I can do today, but hopefully when I get the new camera set up tonight, light will be beautiful because I've been trying to color correct this for days. Okay, I think what I want here is for, you know what? I'm going to go right here. It's such a hot color. I'll just skip it, put it over there. I'll put one over here, right? We're just building up our this or that. Coming around and oh gosh, I guess I do need one right in here. Let's go right there. So we're just mixing in our colors. They're not going to be in perfect rainbow order, but close. All right. Now I'm going to wipe these off though, because it's a hot color and I don't want to pick it up with my brush here. And now we're done. All right. Closing it up. Betsy. Betsy is adjusting to life back home. Oh, Betsy, I hope you're doing good. All right. Okay, a can of tuna. Are we talking about lunch? Yeah, Mindy, I'll tell you about the new toy later. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, now we're going in with sweet mango. This is literally the simplest. I love just a couple pinks, an orange, and a yellow. That's kind of my favorite combo, especially if I'm, working with something new that I've never worked with before. And that's just how we roll. It's a tried and true combo for me, and they are happy colors for me. So here, as I split that little guy there, I'll just keep my little guy and do that. I like these brushes. I will say I like flat tip brushes. I feel like I'm good with them. We'll put one here. All right, and I think that's the extent of our orange. Now, here's the thing too. I'm not trying to do fancy blending um within the light bulb itself. They're very small and I'm not too concerned about that. And so, that is why I'm not doing that. Okay. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll come in with our last color, which is a very nice, happy this. Meandra, I just saw your comment. Yes, undoing lights. I actually have a wind up thing now that oh, look at how pretty that color is great. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Still in focus. Barely. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go like that. We're just gonna mask off that color so I can get that pretty. This is wild dandelion. It's very nice, very pretty. And again, just use your piece of acetate. You can do this with a post-it note, a piece of cardstock. That way you don't have to be as careful. But it's just so cute. Oh, they're just so cute. Now, in this moment, I could go in and do the sparkle gel, but I'm not going to because I kind of want more of a matte look to what I'm doing today. But here, you would take this stuff, and I have played with it. It actually smells sweet somehow. Has a smell that's kind of sweet. It really does. Oh yeah, it's not going to focus because my camera's not working, but um, it's like Wink of Stella in a pot. That is the best way I can describe it. And I think we all love Wink of Stella. We love that effect that it gives. And so, yeah, I'll show you at the end, and I hopefully I will remember. Um, I'm just wiping some of that color off. I will hopefully show you what it looks like. All right, so we have our colors that we can move aside and let us peel and reveal. All right, because then it's just going to be so sweet, even though everything looks really blue right now on my camera. All right, it's probably, oh, I can't, I'm going to zoom in rather than that. No lifting up, but it's really sweet. Look at how cute those little lights are. Isn't that cute? Yeah, okay. All right, coming back out. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do for this card. Now, sometimes I do have more of a plan. Today I do not, but I want to show you what I did earlier, and that is this. Oh, come here. I have two of them. I have two. So I did do one off camera while I was playing around a bit. Okay, Mindy says it doesn't look blue on her end. Thank you. Mindy knows because I have to give a shout out to Mindy Egan, who definitely took some of my frustration. Mindy and we can be sailors, and I did tell her I'm losing my mind here, and she helped me. Thank you, Mindy. All right, we're gonna do that. Clean this off. Of course, this is just isopropyl alcohol, 70%. Very simple. Like, right? That's so cute. Oh my gosh. And also, if you haven't seen, I thought Gina shared the cutest samples that she made last night. She made some tags and yeah, the kit is actually really packed. Some kits aren't as packed as this, even though they're always a great value. But yeah, she kind of knocked that one out of the park. Okay, so I have these little guys. Now, part of what I was thinking, let me grab another piece of white cardstock. All right, come here, you. I almost think that what I want to do with this, I'm into stamping right now and not embossing. And so here we go. I want to stamp a greeting and see how this looks once it's cut out. So that's what we're going to do. Also, I'd like to take a quick sip of coffee and greet all of you. Thank you for being here today. Mm. Also, I did have a poll question about Christmas in July. Like, is that your thing? Is it not your thing? Because more and more are people are doing it. When I went to hashtag something on that social media, the Instagram, there were like 1.1 million Christmas in July's, not cards, but I just thought, oh, that is so interesting. Mm. Now, part of the reason I love it is because I love to be cold. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't make you unsubscribe, but I'm so over and it has nothing to do with being a middle-aged woman. It's just like just so dang hot. Okay. Now, I actually think this is such a cute greeting and I, I didn't even notice this when I made my card my first card. And so, because I was cranking it out, I was trying to get it done, and I am going to stamp this just in pink, specifically passionate pink. Now, I will take my little, this is my stamp conditioning eraser, and all it does is it takes the coating off your stamp the first time out of the gate. For those of you who are, new to card making, perhaps, and when you go to stamp, you it doesn't like it bubbles up a bit. Your stamp just needs to get a little conditioned. Kelly, I did see your question. I am going to be trying out literally the same camera that I use for my face, a Sony EVZ10, but with a different lens. And we're going to see if this solves some of the problems. And then eventually I might get another lens, but that which my friend Simon Hurley told me about what he uses, and he has a Sony as well, but he has a higher end Sony in his studio. I don't think it really, for me, I don't think it matters, but there you go. We're gonna try it out. So I want to do passionate pink. I feel like I haven't given this color much attention over the past couple years. When it was this is one of the first ink pads that I purchased before Gina sent me everything under the sun. Bless her little heart. Uh, it's a beautiful color. It's just bright and bold and pretty. And I'm going to stamp it twice because twice, according to Laura Basson, is nice. And I think she's telling the truth. All right. And we'll let that dry back before we cut it out because I think that's a good thing to do. So that looks great. And I'm going to wipe this off. You know how the pink inks tend to stain? If that ever bothers you, just make sure you have a little stamp cleaner at the ready. Oh gosh. Spritz it on and then give it a good old-fashioned scrub. It's still gonna be a little stained because that pigment, any pigments with reds, it's still gonna, I mean, it's a little better. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Yes, yes, Tanya, my face cam is very warm, and I can't even tell you how much I played with white balance setting today, but that's fine. It's we're gonna get it fixed. We hope. It wasn't broken before, and that's the bummer. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, I should have done, you know what? Well, let's just try to die cut it. Lately, I have been loving doing where you make a template and then you stamp on here and then you put your die cut in. I think you know what I'm talking about. Hold on a second. And I've been loving that because you can cut it out so well. Okay, this is the die sheet or the die. This is the set of dies, and it looks like it's this one. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up this is the whole kit, right? Well, I do have some polyglaze in here, which is not part of the kit, but uh it's yeah, it's there we go. I'm I'm losing my yes, you know what? I have actually purposefully stained stamps when I'm having trouble lining them up. And or if it's something in that instance, either a like a dark pigment ink, oh my, it's pouring rain, or use passionate pink or something with red, like maybe red hot. Gina's red hot would be good for that. Anyway, sometimes I do it on purpose and sometimes I don't. Okay, it's wait, did I get the wrong one? I sure did. Hold on. Okay. Have you ever done that when you're like, where? Nope, it's not that one. Is it this one? Maybe. I don't have these on a magnet now, and I do appreciate Gina's transparency last night, talking about. Is it this one? Is it this one? It is. With the dyes and not increasing the prices, but at the same time taking the magnets out. There are things that small businesses are having to do right now. And no, this is not political. It's just these companies in my beloved industry who are trying to weather the tariff storm. And so Gina, I really appreciate that she's doing that. And hopefully hopefully, we're gonna get a good cut, and you know what? If I don't, I'm gonna do the template method. I know I could do the outline thing too, but let's just see how this goes, okay? You're there. Uh, you're doing it wrong. There you go, Tanya. That's for you. Okay, let's cut this out and see. Okay, there we go. We're gonna run you through and come around the mountain. All right. How are we doing out there? Are we all doing okay? Oh, no, it's not that one. I have a new switcher and I'm not used to using it. And it's an A10 Mini Pro and yeah. It's a capture card. And that means nothing, but just know I'm capturing this content for you. Oh, actually this looks pretty good. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. No, oh, Kathy, you did it. Okay, I did do pretty well. So let's do more. Let's do more of those. See, I'm better at lining things up than I even know. By the way, this cardstock is Gina K's heavy base weight. I'm going to cut a few layers just because oh, don't, okay, I was trying to save paper, but let's see if we can get that, that, and that. All right, here we go. Coming around the mountain again. Then I'll turn into tape wrists. I love tape on my wrists. Oh yes, Beth. Thank you. Thank you for calling that out. Now here's the thing. The whole webcam thing started when I was trying to figure out how to connect my webcam to a different location so that I could set Dan up with a camera because he has agreed to go live with me if I reach 90,000 subscribers. And I don't know, it would be great if it happened sooner than later, but we'll see. Anywho, I'm not blaming this on Dan. That would be something I used to do before therapy. Just blame everything on him. However, uh, it, I'm going to have to come up with a different solution, and I will. I have a solution already figured out because I'm going to set him up right behind me. So you'll be able to see his face occasionally, but I see that where that microphone is over there. I'm going to use that boom arm as a camera mount and hilarity will ensue. We're going to make a card together. I don't know what will happen, or he will make one and I will make one. And it should be fun. And it's going to be at night and there may be cocktails. And that's all I can say about that. I won't have a cocktail. I'm not really a cocktail drinker, but I will have a glass of wine. and that's always fun. Okay, so I have a few layers here, and I think for now I will get you out of the way. All right, let's get those out. Yeah, most of them came out. Okay, we're gonna do some gluing, but I'm not gonna bring out my basting brush right now. I feel like not doing that today because that's just me. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, and do you know this trick? Pet owners who get hair off, if you use grip mats, this is such a great way to get the mucky muck off of your grip mat. Is use this. Look at all that just came off. I love this. I keep it in my studio here because I use it all the time. And now what we're going to do here is add our glue. So again, when I was talking about the basting brush, you can use this to pick up glue and just potch it down. And the only reason I'm not going to do that today is because I really don't have a lot of things that I'm gluing. Oh, let's get you. No? Yes? Yes. So that's why we're going to do this. Anyway, yeah, I love having a little tape thing. What are they called? Lint rollers. Lint roller. So here we're just quickly adding glue. I mean, my friend Christina and Sika, two of my friends actually in the craft world, they did a video together on different gluing techniques. It's kind of fun to watch because they actually ranked them and rated them. Um, and they used one of my techniques, which is hilarious because that technique, I've changed that. Um, it's not really me. I don't, you don't invent a lot of things. Um, it's great. It's fine. Fine. Okay, layer one. And yeah, it just looks close enough, right? We're in there pretty good. And we'll do layer two. That way the greeting has some dimension without necessarily having to use foam squares, although I may still because, you know, I'm an overadheser. So far, no doorbell. I did leave a note on my door, a post-it note that says, "FedEx, I am home. Please knock loudly." I might as well have just put out to burglars, "I'm home. Please come in and abduct me." So if someone shows up behind me, just call the authorities. Because if that was the way to cap off all of this is by getting myself abducted, I don't think that would be good. Okay, there is "Feel the magic of the season. Can we feel it? Can you feel it?" I can feel it. Okay. So I've got some things here. This also is going to dry back just a little. And now, uh, let's see here. I'm going to, oh, there's another thing that I do, and I forget to tell you that I do this. But sometimes when I start a video, I will keep a little cloth of a cloth, paper towel, and I try to get into the habit of just always, whenever I'm done, we can't see behind. Oh, that's right. Oops. I'll just I'll just scream. Well, you used to be able to see behind me, and maybe you will again someday. I can do a picture in picture, but the problem is I don't like if I hit it on, it just gives me the table. And that's not pretty. Okay, let's turn it off. There we go. I don't know. It's there, yeah. Anyway, I do this and it keeps it from getting mucky muck, and I appreciate the lack of muck. Okay, I did bring in now, see, I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm using all of these, some of these. That's where the design comes into play. But I thought I would ask for your opinion. Oh, Franklin is actually here, everyone. He is downstairs. Oh, that would have been better. We are all home. Even my 7-foot husband, who is a retired professional wrestler. I should have put that down. Oh boy. Okay. I need your help. And here's where I need it. Okay. I thought it would be cute to do an embossed panel. And I have two here. I have Gina's Swiss Dots, which is one of my favorites, and then snowflakes. And this is just to make a standalone panel. So I, it is too humid. It's too humid to kidnap anyone. You know what? My complaining would drive them insane. So yeah, Oh, and then people are calling me, but that's my best friend, and I am going to send her right to voicemail. Sorry, Molly. Okay, which one do we like? Do we like the cute snowflakes? And I don't know if it's hard to see. Oh, there you go. You can kind if I put my grip mat in there, you can kind of see that pattern. Isn't that cute? That or Swiss dots? I don't know. I do love the Swiss dots. I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock while we think about this because I want to cut my cardstock before I do this. I mean, either would be cute. Either. All right, let's get a panel. Let me get out my paper trimmer. Right, Beth? She doesn't. I have two best friends. One of them does, and I can guarantee you one of them doesn't. Oh boy. Yep. Two people I love dearly. All right, you know what? We might have to flip a you know what, Andrea? I actually think you might be right. The snowflakes are beautiful, but the dots might be exactly what we need. I love Swiss dots, and I didn't link those in my supply list, but so here is where I want to go. I think 3 3/4 by 5. I think that's a panel size worthy. I should be using some of my Gina Master layouts, but I just wasn't thinking about it. So I didn't pull them out before the 5 inches. Oh, we're not quite there. Get on there, Kathy. There we go. All right. Been loving this trimmer lately. So again, 5 by 3 3/4. Because the greeting's big, I may have to go this way. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Oh, they're on my list. Thank you, Emma. See, Emma and Beth, they send me what I talk about and then what I forgot to share. Now, here's the thing. I may not use all of what I cut out because I thought it would be cute. Now, again, I'm adjusting. See, honestly, I actually feel like sometimes you don't need all that you do. Because I like a little white space, right? And I actually think that could go on the inside of my card because also sometimes I want to challenge my or channel, not challenge. I don't want to challenge you, Amy Rasavi. I want to channel you. Okay, let me get out my intercut. Hold on. Okay, do I have my instructions? Oh, I hope I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Now here's the thing. I haven't done a lot of embossing folder in this, so let's open up the width a bit. There we go. Come on up. There we go. All right. And let's move this here. Okay. Oh, I just realized too that if I wanted to, I could I could do a card base that was in the passionate pink. Oh, I have not done that in a while. Okay, I'm definitely going Swiss dots today because I love the texture. Now, here's the thing. When you get an intercut, you will have your instructions. And sometimes I like to look at it when I'm doing an embossing folder because I use so many machines, 2D embossing folders. So I need 2D letterpress, okay, on the side here. And and that. Okay, I've got all the things. Hold on. Oh, where did I? Yeah, there we go. So this should work just lovely. And I will take this panel and I will put it in. And I saw someone, I don't know why they're called Swiss dots. Oh, you know what? I just popped a question up. Joy, I'm going to tell you there is a cardstock at Simon Says Stamp called So Very Dark or Black, So Very Black. It is so black and it is beautiful. And I just ordered some more because I go through that pretty quickly when I'm using black. Now, here on your dots, just kind of want to line it up so that you've got them straight. Close it down and oh, I guess I want to turn it this way. Sure. Hold it together. That's good advice for all of us. Hold it together. Get in there. Okay. Hold it together. now, now all we have to do is put this on here. I am set at the number that I should be set at. I think this is how we do it. And let's run her through and emboss that on. Oh, there we go. Feels good. Stuck to my table. Catherine, well, Catherine Pino, I see your question. Never say never. We have a list. Oh, we have a list of ideas. I'm telling you. Oh, yes, you can see it already. Now, when you open it up, look at that texture. Oh, I love dots. That is legit. That's beautiful. Okay, Swiss dots. It's the Swiss Army knife of all embossing folders. You can never go wrong. Well, I mean, you can. I can't back that up with a, legal agreement. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw Sandy's comment, and I find tape all over the place. I find it all over the place, and it's hilarious because you're absolutely right. I totally do. Okay, actually, it might be on my shoe. Now, I also think while I'm here, I did do another layer here. So I did 3 here though, right? You know what? I hate to waste that. Should I cut another one? You know what? I'm okay. Let me glue this too. Where did my things go? Oh, I'm missing them. Where did you all go? See, this is what happens in this room when I pick something up and I put it away and then I can no longer find it. No, my glue mats, both of them are missing. Hold on. We've got 3. So let's do this. I'm going to zoom a little bit in. Hello, there we go. So let's build up a little bit of dimension here. The other day in this room, I was working on some cards for a class that I will be teaching for Altenew in the fall, and I lost a stamp set. Like it, I was literally working on it and lost it right in front of me. Well, after about an hour and a half of looking for it, it just showed up stacked underneath another stamp set. And those are the days where you're like, I think I'm done. I think it's time for potato chips and watching reruns of Alien. So that's how I comfort myself, or Twilight. But no, I usually save Twilight for the fall because it's a sacred ritual with my firstborn child. All right, gluing you on. We're just gonna get some more dimension here. The little things, right? They make a difference. And this will make a difference, I think. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. Also, I have a funny story about dinner. For 3 nights in a row, I kept telling my husband, "Well, I'm gonna make breakfast for dinner." And every night he said, "You're not making breakfast for dinner, are you?" And I said, "No." He's like, "What takeout can I get for you, honey?" That happened 3 nights in a row until last night. I did make breakfast for dinner, and it was beautiful. Oh, hello? Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't someone coming to abduct me. Okay, Dan is home for a brief minute. He said not yet. So that was my husband, but he's leaving again. So I am still here on my own. All right. So we're just getting a little more dimension, right? It's pretty easy to line up. And it was either Dan or Frankie. Oh, and yes, Amy Adams, I cannot wait for that. I'm going to cut one more out because if I'm doing 3 here, I should do 3 here. So bear with me. I need white cardstock though. You know what? I'm going to use the back side of this with that there. And we'll cut this out too. All right. I think oh, I don't have enough room. Hold on. I have Hold on. I have no white cardstock. Is this white? All right. It's not heavyweight though. Oh my goodness, Kathy. I'll grab one. Oh, that's not it either. This is why a wired mic would be good. That's not it either. What is this? There we go. I'm coming. All right. That's too lightweight. I wasn't prepared. See, I do miss having the little face cam, but maybe there's benefits. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, no, he's going to get a haircut. That's what he does. He gets his haircut on such a regular basis. And we will glue this on and figure it out. Do not kidnap Kathy. Yep. Breakfast for dinner is so good, isn't it though? And then we had orange juice. Oh, it's so good. I feel like orange juice is kind of a treat. I don't know why. I grew up with orange juice. My mom was a big Minute Maid, I'm gonna make your orange juice person, and I loved that. And I was not. I was not a juice person. We just had eggs, the way my daughter makes them, sausages and hash browns. And my daughter makes the best scrambled eggs you've ever had. It, and I asked her a couple weeks ago, 'cause she makes brunch for us a lot. I said, what do you do? What do you put in them?" She goes, "Mom, I scramble the eggs very, very heartily, get them really whipped up, and then I add cheese, and that's it. And then she puts it, she warms up the pan, puts some butter or whatever oil is in the pan, pours the eggs in on medium heat, and then just gently folds it over on itself until they're all cooked through. And they are so good. You need no salt. You can add pepper after the fact, right? You can put pepper on your eggs when you're eating them, because I do love peppered eggs. They're so good. And the cheese, she does it by sight. So I probably put in 4 eggs and maybe a third cup of shredded sharp cheddar, and did it exactly like that, just gentle folding. So good, so fluffy and easy. Anyway, that's what we did. It's the cheese. The cheese adds so much, uh, and that's the story I'm going with today. I don't eat cheese a lot, and I should eat more because I love it. Okay, we're getting that third layer on. See, okay, Glitter Grunge, it's Ryan, right? Is it Ryan? Did I get that right? I could be wrong. I always thought she did that too. I swear she used to, and she actually stopped doing that. She said, "I did, but now it's just cheese." And I've learned from my own child. And how beautiful is that? Folding it in. The fold-in thing makes me think of David from Schitt's Creek, and I can say that because it's a television show. I'm not swearing. All right. Okay. Yes, it is Ryan. I thought so. Hi, Ryan. It's good. Again, good to have you back. All right. This is decent. See, I'm not nailing my lineups. Here's the thing. I've been card making for a really long time. Well, 8 years, and I still struggle sometimes with lining up die cuts. That's why I like the liquid glue. At least it gives me a second. But this is terrible. Don't even know if I want to give this away. How did I do that so badly? Well, sometimes it's better than horrible. All right, it's going to be fine. We're not perfect. And the thing is, it won't matter as much because, gosh, I really did a lousy job. Well, there you go. But again, it'll be fine because it's on white, so it won't be as noticeable. So I did need more glue. Thank you. When I'm going to give this card away, so whoever wins this card, just know I tried my best. Let me get a note card prepped. Okay, do I have that? Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. All right. I think Passionate Pink Oh, get under there. Get under there. I think this would be really cute on passionate pink. It's just bright and cheery. I mean, this is kind of non-traditional. You know what I mean? Like it's a holiday card, but it's not like, I could trim a little, but see, here's the thing. I just messed it up. I just didn't line it up well. I was talking too much, but I don't think it looks horrible. And, you know, that's that's a story I'm gonna go with. I think we're gonna be okay. And Gina would say that. So Gina, I didn't demo your product uh in a perfect manner. I'm not gonna redo it. And I'm not gonna tear that last layer off because let me tell you, once you get that connect glue down, it does not want to go. You know what I mean? It wants to stay forever. All right. I will stamp the back. Also, can I show you something cute that I bought that was way more expensive than I thought it should be, but it is great quality? And then when my daughter helped me understand the math, I send these cards out to the winners, and so I ordered a thing of stickers, and I ordered like 125, and they're really nice little stickers that I can seal the envelopes with from Sticker Giant, and they do wonderful work. I've used them before, and I just like was shocked at like that's all I got for what I paid, but then I realized they're going to last for over like 2 years because I only go live once a week and I'll use them to send out cards. Anyway, so there you go. All right. And yes, this is handmade, Trina. Thank you. It has personality. Marianne, yes indeed. That's what we like to say. So it's fine. It's fine. I just I can't help it. I have a little bit of a perfection in me, a little bit, just a little. And there, what are you gonna do? All right. Again, the Swiss dots, I will add, I will update my supply list after lunch because Mama's hungry and is going to go eat some turkey and broccoli. I do this ground turkey and season it up nicely with liquid aminos, and then I throw in vegetables, and it's just delicious. And I will be doing that after I do lunch, meaning I'll take pictures. Okay, we're gonna pop this up. Oh, this foam tape also is one that I love. I've gone through, this is my second roll. I just like the width of it, and it's just nice. I like my cards to have support because I do believe support can be beautiful. I live by that mantra. And except for bras, I'm just gonna line you up right about there. Uh, I just like that it's solid, It's totally solid. Oh, uh, Elsie, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce your name. There is no homework, by the way. I will tell you this right now. There is no homework for my class. There is only if you gather, in addition to the kit, which you don't have to participate, uh, basic supplies, a tape runner, a MISTI or some blocks, some post-it notes, some foam tape. Packing tape, I would suggest, because we need a strong tape for one of the projects. Die cut machine, a glass craft mat or smooth surface. We're going to do a few different techniques, but you do not have to do any homework at all. None. And the reason is because I just didn't want anyone to have to stress. So we are going to do everything together, right from taking the cardstock out of the kit, cutting it together. Yeah, there's no homework. And there's so much homework in so many of the classes that I teach that I thought, let's give people a break. I could cut some of this away, but I think at this point, I think we're fine. But here's what I wanted to do with this. I do want this to be going into the margins of the card. And see how this just kind of looks like it can go together very nicely. And then we're going to add some shine with, do I have, oh, Gina, I thought I had your things. I have Yes, clear quartz. And I haven't linked those as either, but let's place this first. And we'll do this with liquid glue. And yes, the class, if you don't have the kit for this free class, and it's going to stay on YouTube. We're broadcasting it live on YouTube. I believe commercial free. Well, definitely for the live stream. There's not going to be any commercials. And then you can bookmark it and refer to it and rewind it and whatever floats your boat. It's going to live on their channel for good. And it's on the Simon Says Stamp channel. And I put a link in the description of this video today so that if you want to see, you can bookmark it and just have that there. See how cute that is? I'm going to put my brick on this for a second while I think about this other one. It's making where the glue makes contact with the Swiss dots, it's enough to hold it. And yes. Oh, the pink ink on this is passionate pink and bubblegum. I also have a supply list to all of the products. Oh gosh. Again, the perfectionist in me is not happy. I'm not happy with myself on that, but it'll be fine. There is a link in the description on this video to the blog post, and Beth and Emma have been sharing it along the way here a few times today. And I have a blog post that goes with every live stream. I have a blog post that goes with every video that I shared because some people they would like to see finished photos, and that can be easier sometimes when you're looking at a card to remember, oh, I was inspired by that. What did that look like again? So there is also a link to the blog post for this today. And all of the information for this card can be found there. So here, I just wanted to make sure that this goes a little bit into that margin and that into that. I do think I think it's so cute. Okay. And we're going to let that sit. Now, oh, also, I will show you where did I did a sample with the sparkle. But here's the problem. I'm not going to be able to zoom in as well, but do you see the shine on this? I can't I'm going to tilt it back and forth just a little. That is with the sparkle gel. It's really pretty, but it kind of I had my stencil aligned a little weird. Oh, actually, that doesn't look bad at all. It's not perfectly lined up, but it looks there you go. See that? It's really pretty. It like I said, it's like Wink of Stella. But I kind of wanted this matte look. All right. Thanks everyone for joining in today and sharing your comments and getting your crowns in the chat, which really it's just what it is, right? I will put that on the inside of this card because I think it would be cute. See, there's enough points of contact here that everything will stay. And now let's take this. Actually, I just want to get one more sip of coffee. Mm. You guys go there. And so I want to talk to you about something called trapped white space. This little area in here, it's a little trapped. Only in that there's not really a free and open way to get out. And I knew that was going to happen, and I knew that what I'm going to do here is fill it with come here. One confetti style sequin, okay? Now, that's going to be the base of where my other this is going to be the center of where my other sequins are going to kind of build out from. But just, when you're arranging elements on a card, sometimes it's good to say, is something weird here? Is there something that feels a little boxed in? Now, I don't know if I'm going to actually do it like this or not, but that's kind of my thinking. And here, because these dots are kind of big, you might have to play around with where your piece ends up because I could put that actually right on a dot would be really cute. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, so there's that. And I like my sequins to have a connection to whatever it is that I'm designing. Now this right here, that is less trapped because it's open here and it's open all the way to the edge of the cardstock panel. Okay. So it's not, if there was another light here kind of jutting out, that would also be a little boxed in. It's not always a design killer, but sometimes it can detract from your design. Someone just asked, what is the hand tool I just used? This one? These are pen blades. And the reason why these are cool, I store all of my sequins in these little Emily Ward, I think? Elizabeth Ward. And I can add a link to this too if it's not in there. They're expensive, but meaning the whole system I think is expensive, but I will update that too. Emily or Emma. See, I've got Emma Ward. It's just a set of blades. They're sharp, but I don't really cut with these unless I'm lifting up backers. But they're also great for like opening these guys like that. And that makes me happy. All right. And let's get one more on here and we're going to boop these up. And I think oh, see, I want the spacing to be good. Yeah, kind of want to do like that. Okay, that's just what I'm feeling. Gonna do it. Emily's on the case. Thanks, Emily Eaton. You're the best. All right, I'll zoom in a little more. It's in focus if I come in. I just can't. I can't move it. All right, we're gonna do this. So yes, come join us on Friday. I'm gonna do these right on the actual Swiss dots, which is kind of cool. Gives them a little elevation, and they'll stay too. They won't fall off. This glue is really strong. Boop, the connect glue. Um, but yeah, join me and Heidi on Friday. You don't have to have the class kit, obviously, gets sold out, but you can join us, have fun, watch the cards come together. Boop, join in the chat. Again, I have a link in the description for you. And now where's that cloth that I wipe things off with? Now I can't even find it. Okay. Okay, I told you I'd do it. So that is the front of the card. And then I think all I'm going to do is I want to have, I want to cut it at some point just so there's a little bit coming off like that. Okay. And we're going to put that on the inside. Either or could be in here. They would all be cute, but I thought it would be cute. Well, now I'm thinking it would be cuter to have, um, oh gosh, hold on. I have a thought. Okay. I'm going to open this up. I think I'm just going to let these dry for just a second. Hi, how are you? I'm feeling pretty good, feeling better. The technology worked here enough today but it will be hopefully better. Mm, not better, but we'll be okay. Just talking. Now, and I will send this card to one of you. I chose the winner of last week's card. It is posted on last week's blog post, and I emailed her, and I'm blanking on her name. But that's what I've been doing now. I just kind of let it go until I have the following or the new week set up, and then I give away the old cards. So I'm going to open this up. And what I was thinking was, wouldn't it be cute if it was right like that? You know what I'm saying? Like have that be on the edge. I think that's cuter than the big bulk because I think that's just a sweet little continuation. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little liquid glue. And yes, just come join us. I mean, hopefully my technology doesn't oh, there's my hair. That's lovely. Uh hopefully it all works and everybody's happy. That's the goal. And with every live stream, may you all be happy and have a lovely day and feel relaxed, inspired to make a card that is similar, whatever floats your boat. That's what we're gonna do. All right, here we go. And now, well, I guess I just am gonna go. I just want that to be flush with that edge right there and drop it down. like that. So it looks like it's just bleeding right off. I will drop a brick on here for a second. And that, my friends, finishes the card for today. While that's drying, again, I'm going to pop this up on screen. You could screenshot this, or you could always come back. But these are the recommended basic supplies to have on hand for my class. It's not extensive. I mean, we're going to do some dry embossing. Okay, so you will need to have your embossing or your die cutting machine with the embossing pad that goes with your machine. I will be using the Gina K Designs Intricut. Heidi and I will be using mostly the same things. Small paintbrush, a little box to spatter in, a trimmer, some rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle like I use, which is really nice for cleaning. It's really basic stuff. Some post-it notes for masking, scotch tape or packing tape. Like I said, it's basic tools, but hopefully that will be good to go. Now, where do I go? What table do I go to? Oh, that's me. See how it looks all wonky? Let's go back here and back here. Okay, it's all changed. Now, we'll close this up. And see, this would give you lots of room for the greeting. And then if you were hand delivering your card, oh, you could put it on an envelope. And you know what? I used to have. Oh, just hold tight. Let me see if I have one. That color of envelope. I got to go in the closet. Okay. Do we have it, Gina? Oh, I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay. I don't have that color. I don't have a passionate pink. I have something. Oh, that's real close. This is not a Gina brand, but you could put that on the envelope on the outside. How cute would that be? And actually, you know what? I have to send this to someone. So I could put this inside another envelope. Wouldn't that be cute to have your little bit here of matchy match? That's pretty good. Yes, I just saw another question. I'm gonna glue this on. It's not a perfect match, but it's close. The class is at noon Eastern, and it should probably run, I would say, about 2 hours. We're making three things: two cards and a tag. And we're going to be working in a way that's a little different than some of my classes because I'm going to be working with Heidi and going to have her do a few things in bulk at the same time. So we're going to be doing all our greetings at once. We're going to be doing our ink spattering all at once. And uh, it's going to be fun. And I'm going to put this on the envelope. And this way, if it were, I don't think I would mail this because I feel like it would not work. But I am sending this to you, the recipient, because that's really cute. Like if this were a hand delivered card, it'd be great. Be great. Okay, so how fun. Now I feel fancy. All right, and this almost concludes our video today. So again, I'm going to send out an email probably tomorrow if I remember, and I will remember, or maybe even later today. Wait, today is Wednesday. I'll send out an email that actually shows you. Oh yeah, you could stamp it too. Absolutely. But then how would you get there's individual bulbs that you can stamp in this set. I will show you. See this little cutie patootie right here? You can use that to stamp on your strand, but I thought this was kind of fun just to have a little coordinated envelope. Oh, let's do a quick design review before we wrap it up. All right, all right. I'll take some pictures, I'll update supplies, but let's just do a quick design review. Let's get all the mucky muck out of the way. Come on now. Well, we can't, okay. And let's pop down our grid, talk about the design. Now, I use this overlay as a way to talk about design and use some terms and things. And well, if we look at our balance here, so first of all, the grid is broken up into 9 quadrants, and this is really a photography principle thing with the rule of thirds and how you compose a shot. But it's really useful for card makers because when you look at your given space, and I like to think of a card literally as a page, you can look at how you laid things out. And here we have two columns basically that are full of visual content, and one column that's virtually open with the exception of this. What this is asymmetrical design because what you have on one side is not a mirror image or reflected or repeated on the other. Everything has a decided shift to the left. And that's okay because this now is all open. And speaking of space that is not trapped, this white space just flows right off the edge of that panel. This is something you can print, and I have a free download link in my description and a blog post that explains the type of acetate that I used for my printer. It comes with the cutting template on it, so you just trim it down and add your own little 1/4 inch strip of cardstock. And that's all it is. And all right, so here, the little points of intersection are key areas of interest in your design. Like if it were someone smiling, you could put their face right in this part of the photo, right? But what I have is my greeting actually touches on two of those points. The other parts of this card are overlapping right here with these 2 points, and it's wrapping around one column into one row. We have, so that's it's a really pretty asymmetry, I think. And then come in just a little bit more. With our color here, we have our analogous colors, and I don't have my color wheel handy. Somewhere it's here. Come here, little friend. Oh gosh, it's a mess in here. We have our analogous colors. So we are going from our pinks into oranges, into yellows. And of course, our green is just, that's a whole thing unto itself. Also, red and pink to me are interchangeable because basically a hot pink is a red that has white added to it and possibly another color, but I have no idea. I should know this. But anyway, and so we have our repeating colors throughout the strand. We have our repeating color here, here, and the base of the card. So in a way, that's almost like a visual triangle. There's three things here that work together. And we have our little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silver dots. These are the Gina K clear quartz. And further, we have this dots, their circle, and then the background is also a circular pattern. So there's a very subtle little repetition of shape as well. And that, my friends, is the finished card for today. And again, I'm sorry if I missed questions. I will tell you, you can always send me an email. I no longer have my split screen with this current setup, but I think you're going to be okay. If there's ever a question that you have after watching a live, shoot me an email at Cathy@CathyZilski.com. Happy to answer. I always answer emails that come to that place. Again, I will be sending out an email with the complete supply list of my kit. I will also have my color comparison chart. If you don't have the exact Simon inks that I'm using, I have a chart that literally will show you, well, maybe you have these, or maybe you have these. They will all work, and it's just come and hang out. It will be fun. So thanks again for being here, and I'll see you all on Friday. I don't think I'm going to have another video for my channel because I have too much to do between now and then. So I hope to see you on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel Friday at noon Eastern. And again, emails will be coming and more information for you in terms of supplies and products that you can use if you don't have the kit. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here with another card project soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.